Once again, we are back on Egmont Sochki Tea Talk Train of Thought with a series of an episode with Mr. Tarundeep Singh Anand, Managing Director of a Universal Business School UBS in Karjat. Our visionary leadership in a global education. We are having a series of an episode exclusively on Tea Talk Egmont Sochki, and it's a very valuable insights to what we are getting as for the target audience which are concerned. Sir, once again, welcome back to Tea Talk Egmont Sochki. Now we'll just, can you throw some light, if you have to stay relevant in terms of an transforming global landscape or digitally transforming global landscape? Can you please throw some light on that?
Sure. So, I think gone are the days that we just put lip service and CEOs put lip service to, digital, and it's not component based. You need to think digital as part of your DNA, as part of the bloodstream of your organization. Everything that can be digitalized has to be. And that's what many corporations around India and in the world are on this digital transformation journey. And why is that? Because it's very clear that the human brain, although it's it's like one of the supercomputers that is being built, the kind of chips that now fit in a small piece of machine, which all of us carry, can do exponential amount of calculation, right? Even the biggest grandmasters have been beaten by these computers who have used artificial intelligence to actually beat them. So that is now a given. It's not even a debate. Now, how do you make sure that you're relevant in that scenario? I see the world moving to a point where we are talking of autonomous vehicles, smart watches, smart everything, smart TVs, and this is just the beginning, right? With the advent of 5G, the data is going to just go ballistic, right? 4G was great. 5G is again an exponential step. So with that, with the computing powers which is going to come in, that's going to transform industries, and they will, many industries will not exist. Many jobs will not exist. Having said that, there will be a newer job sets. They're going to be hugely transformed job sets where you're looking at ethnography, you're looking at customer insight, you're looking at data-backed decision making. And so, we essentially, seeing that journey, we have made ours a STEM-infused MBA. What that means is you start with basics like statistics, you go into, of course, Excel, because that's very, very important, advanced Excel. Then you move into business analytics, where you deal with R, Python, so that you can actually put data sets together, separate them, clean them, get them into a sensible shape. Then that moves into predictive analytics, where you say, okay, what will this data tell me? What are the trends that I can predict in the future? And then it moves to a world where you start using machines for artificial intelligence, machine learning, neural networks, where the machines themselves become so intelligent that based on the data, they start creating new programs, right? And this is going to benefit every segment, whether it's health, early detection of cancer, whether it's anti-aging. There could be a time where you won't need to decide, you can actually control your age and say, okay, at this age, I want to stay put. So there's so many, we're going to have a vertical takeoff and thing of machines. So all of this is the new industry revolution. So I would say that to be relevant, please ensure that your institution is teaching you, and if they're not teaching you these things, there are lots of external sources of phenomenal information. Get yourself armed, because without that, understanding, you're going to be struggling, because the companies you go to are already struggling. There's such an enormous demand for, things like cybersecurity. We wouldn't even have talked about it 5 years ago, or some half sci-fi movies you saw it. Now that, literally 1 in 10 jobs is getting filled, 9 are going vacant. That's the kind of boom I'm talking about in all these areas. So it'll be great if you can, move to this new world which is going to come in here.
I think we need to get out from the comfort zone, from a traditional way of learning, and we need to catch up with AI and ML learning, which is more crucial. Like it's all artificial intelligence, which do matters a lot, and the machine learning. Down the line, there are going to be challenges as for the jobs which are concerned, but need to cope up and adapt to a technology change, and need to anticipate the changes which do take much faster. So I'm sure the challenges which are thrown in this VUCA world, we need to cope up with those kind of challenges. So it's an excellent insight to what you have given in terms of a digitally transforming global landscape, where one needs to really upgrade and update to the current knowledge which are there.
I'm going to just point one interesting facet of this, that people are afraid. Okay, technology, they're going to be cyborgs, we will be not relevant. I don't agree with that. I believe, yes, certain jobs are gone, they're never coming back. And that happened, right? When steam came in, things changed. When electricity came in, things changed. When internet came in, things changed. Now with this AI, things will change. We will evolve as a society. So don't get afraid. I believe the biggest future is going to be, we see all these lovely movies, Superman, Spider-Man, Batman. I think humans aided with this technology will be the smart humans of the future. And because they can do certain things which left brain, which machines can do 10x better than us. But on the right brain side, which is all these relationships, where it's all this empathy, where it's all about the soft factors, which is why I focused on my skill set only on the soft area. Polish that, make that wow. Believe you me, there is no shortage for that. There's going to be only a huge amount of demand for that. So realize, okay, this is not, it's like in sports. You realize where you're good, play where you're strong. Don't play on your weakness, right? Earlier we used to say weakness hai, us pe focus karo. Nahin. Now people are saying weakness hai, there is a reason for the weakness. Now focus on your strength and make it world class.
I think it's an excellent insight, excellent mantra given by Mr. Tarundeep Singh on this particular platform. Great insights. I think you need to really work on the left hand side of a brain and right hand side of a brain, and talk. Maybe I think in our earlier episode he did narrate about the relationship with matters a lot. That's a soft skill which is a need of a day, along with an evolve as for the technology which is concerned in terms of an AI and machine learning which is concerned. So it's an excellent insight. I'm sure like the kind of with your corporate experience and the way that students are being nurtured in UBS, I'm sure it's that's the reason we are saying it's different. And as rightly said by Mr. Tarundeep Singh, Anand, don't fear, डर से मत डरो, आप डर को डराओ. I'm sure like then you can face this kind of challenges which are there. So we are there with a series of an episode with Mr. Tarundeep Singh Anand. Keep on watching T-Talk Ek Moon Soch Ki for next episode with him. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.